Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. I have been telling four major parts of Theravada Buddhism. Theravada Buddhism consists of main four parts, four subjects. Number one is vision. What is the main vision of Theravada Buddhism? So that is the Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truths, Nibbana, realization of Four Noble Truths is the main vision explained in Theravada Buddhism. That is the final destination of any practitioner of Theravada Buddhism. That's the vision. Because vision is the very important. Without vision, we cannot go ahead. We should have a clear vision where we want to go. What is the vision of our life? What is the vision of our religious life? What is the vision of our spiritual life? If somebody asks you, you should give answer. Yes, I am practicing spirituality, and I don't know where I have to go and what is my final destination, I don't know. If you say like that, so what will people think about you? Wow, you have no any vision, no destination. See? So that's why Theravada Buddhism has clear vision, that is the realization of Four Noble Truths. Right view in Eightfold Path. In Noble Eightfold Path, there is a first right view. So that is the right view. Realization of Four Noble Truths is right view. And the second part of the Theravada Buddhism is right thinking. See? Without thinking, we cannot realize truth. Truth doesn't come just all of a sudden from the sky. We have to contemplate. So this contemplation is called right thinking. That is the second. First, right view in Eight Noble Path. Second is right thought. Thought is something, see, when the complete house is right view. So the complete house doesn't come all of a sudden. We have to slowly keep bricks, slowly. Many workers, they work, technical people, and all their tiny work, then the whole, this structure comes up. So this coming up the whole structure is right view. Then every tiny work we do slowly, that is the right thought. Contemplation. Without contemplation, without right thinking, all of a sudden realization is not possible. So that's why this right thinking also we say vipassana. Vipassana is not something that you close your eyes and just sit and you do nothing. Just in blank, you bring your mind in blank. No, that is not meditation. That kind of meditation will lead you nowhere. So that's why second part of Theravada Buddhism, it says right thinking, right thought. In Nepali we say चिन्तन. बुझेको कुरा चिन्तन नगरेपछि हातमा लाग्यो सुन्न. बुझेको कुरा चिन्तन नगरेपछि मैले गएको प्रवचन भनेको थिएँ नि, त्यो टाइपिस्टले टाइप गर्छ त्यो टाइप गरेकोमा के छ उसलाई केही मतलबै थाहै हुँदैन हैन, उसको खाली टाइप गर्छ. Oh, and the right thinking, right contemplation, what we hear. So that contemplation, right thinking, should be best. It should be within the frame of the right view. This right thinking leads you to the right view. Just if you think I am thinking, what are you thinking? Yes, I am thinking just, whatever I like, I am thinking. No, that's very dangerous. You should not think like that. If you just meditate and thinking on your own, you have no guidelines, you have no path, you have no destination. If you think like that, it's very, very dangerous. Maybe one day you can be crazy person. You may be mad person. Understand? What you have to think, that should be clear. So Theravada Buddhism explains what to think. What you have to think, that is how to realize Four Noble Truths. That is the right thinking. So in one sutta, somebody asks Buddha, right thinking is the right perception. Perception means perceive, recognize something. That is, perception. That is very, very important. So, what is the summit of perception? One person asked to Buddha. Then the Buddha says what? Realization is the summit of perception. Wow. So that means where this right thinking ends. So the Buddha clearly says right thinking ends in a right view. If you get the right thinking, then if you get the right view, then your thinking is finished. You don't have to again think. If this whole monastery is complete, then you don't have to build again. Your building process comes to an end when this whole structure of the monastery is ready. If you go to the ornament jewelry shop, this goldsmith is ting, 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 hammering this hammer. Here he is making this jewelry. So when the jewelry is complete, he doesn't hammer anymore. Understand? So this hammering is right thinking. And when jewelry is finished, that is the right view. Without this hammering, jewelry is not made. To make that jewelry, you have to hammer. Without hammering, you cannot make the jewelry. You cannot make the ornament, So that's why this hammering is very required. So, right thinking is the second part of the Theravada Buddhism. So, third part of Theravada Buddhism is Darshan Chintan Abhyas. Third part of the Theravada Buddhism is practice. We may talk big philosophy. See, when we read some philosophical things, wow, we are very excited. So beautiful. There are so many good philosophers. To read philosophy is very nice, but from where we start? There is no point. From where we have to start? From where we have to practice? So I just told last time, if you go to the Pokhara, you see, wow, so beautiful Himalaya, mountains, with shining glacier, Machapuchre, Annapurna. There is one Japanese Santi Stup, Japanese monastery in Pokhara. So if you watch this north side, those Himalaya, from the yard of that Santi Stupa, you feel that I can just embrace those Himalaya. But so beautiful to see, but very difficult to climb. So philosophy is just something like that. Very beautiful to read, but from where you have to start, there is no exact practical lessons given to you. From where you have to start? Practically, that's the problem. Most of the philosophies they have, because they don't have the exact practical path. See, so the Buddha gives philosophy also, thinking also, but at the meantime, Buddha also explains how to practice. भगवान बुद्धले दर्शन मात्रै दिनुहुन्न, भगवान बुद्धले चिन्तन गर भनेर मात्रै भन्नुहुन्न, भगवान बुद्धले त साँच्चीकै अभ्यास कसरी कहाँनिर कसरी गर्ने, कहाँनिरबाट सुरु गर्ने त्यो व्यवहारिक ज्ञान पनि दिनुहुन्छ. अभ्यास त्यो सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरो. See, if you go to the Vipassana centers, they tell you from where you have to start. Just you see the breath. No big thing. See, when I became monk in Sri Lanka, and my chief monk told, from tomorrow you are going to start your practice. and you have to meet your guru, my teacher. See, what I imagine at that time, wow, maybe my guru tomorrow, he is going to explain about very beautiful Buddha. See, Buddha's eyes, Buddha's face, Buddha is so big, so powerful, and such kind of things maybe he will explain first. That's what I thought. And maybe, use the power of the Buddha like this. But when I met my teacher, what he told me, just to watch here, on the nostril area, where you can be aware of the breath in and breath out. This much. I told, okay, this much. Know about Buddha? No, nothing. Just you see the breath. What is happening? No imagination, nothing. Buddha's teaching is no imagination. Actually, what is happening? You see that. And after that, every day I started watching the breath. 8 months passed. 8 months passed. So much progress watching the breath. I cannot tell you. You have to practice by yourself, And one day, I just found one book there, and it has Noble Eightfold Path, right view, right thought, right speech, right livelihood, right action, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. Wow, yes. 8 months I practiced these 8 things. I told my teacher. Today I found one book and there were 8 things. I think in 8 months I practiced these 8 things. When I told to my teacher, yes, you are right. You practice these 8 things by watching the breath. No reading, just practice. And very, very practical practice, no theoretical. That is the beauty of the Buddha's teaching. Very clear from where you have to start. No so many philosophical things. That is the beauty of the Buddha's teaching. भगवान बुद्धको ज्ञानको सुन्दरता भनेको के हो त भन्दाखेरि व्यवहारिक रूपमा यो धर्मलाई कसरी अभ्यास गर्न सकिन्छ, कहाँबाट सुरु गर्ने, कसरी सुरु गर्ने भन्ने चीज एकदमै स्पष्टता साथ बताइन्छ। ठुला ठुला दर्शनहरू देखाउने मात्रै काम हुँदैन। भगवान बुद्धलाई एकदम कुनै त्यस्तो उहाँलाई कुनै दन्ते कथाको रूपमा हैन, देवता, गन्धर्व, राक्षस त्यस्तो कुनै यस्तो टाइपको कुनै सोच्ने चीज होइन। एकदम व्यवहारिक कुराहरू अभ्यास गराइन्छ। हो त्यो नै के हो त भन्दाखेरि बुद्ध भगवानको ज्ञानको सुन्दरता हो। So that is the beautiness of the Lord Buddha's teaching. Practice. You don't have to do anything but to practice, and to practice you should be at the present. See, practice. You shouldn't remember your past. You shouldn't imagine about future, but you should be at the present. Then the real practice starts. Present. Present is vague. What is present? Where is present? You can always tell present, but where is the present? So the Buddha says, see, watch the breath. Breath is the messenger of present. Breath, you watch. You don't watch the breath of yesterday. You don't watch the breath of tomorrow. But you watch the breath at this moment. Watching the breath means you come at the present. You dwell, you stay, you live at the present. Live at the present, be at the present, dwell at the present. अहिलेको क्षणमा रहनु ध्यानको के हो सबभन्दा पहिलो आवश्यक कुरा हो. अतीत सोचेर अतीत सम्झिकन कहिले पनि ध्यान हुँदैन. भविष्यको कल्पना गरिकन कहिले पनि ध्यान हुँदैन. ध्यान गर्नको लागि अभ्यास गर्नको लागि वर्तमानमा बस्नुपर्छ. कहाँ छ त वर्तमान? वर्तमान भनेर मात्रै पुग्दैन नि. कहाँ छ भने भगवान बुद्धले के भन्नुहुन्छ? श्वास प्रश्वासलाई हेर, त्यो भनेको नै वर्तमानमा रहनु हो. श्वास प्रश्वास भनेको वर्तमानको संवाहक हो, दूत हो. श्वास प्रश्वास हिजोको श्वास प्रश्वास पनि होइन, भोलिको श्वास प्रश्वास पनि अहिलेको. टु वाच द ब्रेथ. You shouldn't make your breath long, short, intentionally. No, that's not the right practice. You have to watch, you have to be aware of the natural breath. The way the breath is coming, the way the breath is going. Just you have to watch. Just like on the bank of the river, just like on the bank of the sea, you just watch the tides of the sea. Coming and going, coming and going. You just see the flow of the river. Don't jump in the river. Don't jump in the sea. Just watch from outside. Neutral water. Neutral water. In this way, you have to be a neutral watcher of the breath. No, that is not practice. That is not good. That is not the practice. Just you watch the way, let it go, the way it is happening. Sometimes the breath becomes long, sometimes breath becomes short, sometimes breath becomes tight, sometimes breath becomes very soft, sometimes breath becomes hot, sometimes breath becomes cold. Any changes, just you watch, don't interfere on the breath, just let it happen on its own. That is the right practice. So, when you watch the breath slowly, 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 your mind gets concentrated. Of course, your mind doesn't like to watch the breath because breath is not tasty. Breath is not interesting. Breath is not fancy. Breath is not tasty. See, the mind likes to watch, feel very tasty objects. You know? So that's why mind, of course, doesn't want to see the breath. But We have to make the right effort. There, we are required to make the right effort. मैले गएको धर्म देशनामा के भने थिएँ? हाम्रो मन पापमा रमाउँछ. पापस्मिन् रमते मनो. Our mind enjoys in the evil things. Our mind, enjoys, delights in unwholesome things. Just our mind is just like a fly. Fly, it doesn't want to go in the garden. It goes to very bad garbage, bad smelling. See? Those heap of garbage that fly wants to go. त्यस्तो दुर्गन्धित फोहोरको डुङ्ग्रोमा यो चाहिँ झैँगा जान चाहन्छ रे. सुन्दर बगैँचामा गएर रङ्गी चङ्गी फुलहरू, त्यो फुलको रसमा त्यहाँ बस्न चाहँदैन यो झिँगा. हाम्रो मन पनि त्यस्तै हो, होइन? मन पनि त्यस्तै हो. मन पापस्मिन् रमते मनो. जहाँ पाप छ त्यहाँ रमाउँछ रे यो मन. धर्ममा रमाउँदैन. त्यसकारण यसलाई यो श्वास प्रश्वास हेर्न मन पर्दैन. यसलाई त खालि फेसबुक मात्रै हेर्न मन पर्छ, टिकटक मात्रै हेर्न मन पर्छ हाम्रो मनलाई. श्वास प्रश्वास हेरेर ध्यान गर्दाखेरि के गरौँ, कस्तो गरौँ, अय्या वाह, ओहो के भयो यस्तो, है? भित्रबाट बाहिरबाट एकदम पसिना. टिकटक हेरेको 1 घन्टा जान्छ केही थाहै हुँदैन. फेसबुक हेर्दाखेरि 1 घन्टा जान्छ केही थाहै हुँदैन. किन? मन त पापमा रमाउँछ नि त. त्यही त हो कारण. पापस्मिन् रमते मनो. Mind delights in evil things. If you see the Facebook, in TikTok, just your time is gone. You don't know. But if you watch the breath, it's very, very discomfort. Here is aching, here is pain, and you don't want to see the breath. Yes. Dhamma practice is very difficult. That's why enlightenment means so far away from the beings. त्यसै कारण निर्वाण भनेको साधारण मान्छेको पहुँचबाट धेरै टाढा. बुद्ध भगवान जन्मेको लुम्बिनी यही छ, तर लुम्बिनीबाट धेरै टाढा भएको कारण यही हो. साधु साधु साधु.